Hey everybody, and we're almost done getting a rectangle to draw on the screen. The last thing we need, last object we need is a pixel shader. So let's go ahead and make that. To make a pixel shader, it's pretty much exactly the same as a vertex shader, same setup. Instead of the function being VS, we'll call it PS. So using vertex model 2.0, we'll use pixel shader model 2.0. Trace out the errors in the exact same way. We will create a pixel shader here. We'll put in a pixel shader buffer. We'll go ahead and clear that pixel shader. And we'll go ahead and set the pixel shader there. So there we go. This is null. I should put a breakpoint here to see what the error message is. Haven't written the pixel shader, so we need to go ahead and write the pixel shader. So, pixel shader, the output of a pixel shader in almost all cases, in most cases, is a color. And take some input, and we say that, again, using the semantics, that it's a color, the color type float4. Then the input to the pixel shader is, interestingly, the output of the vertex shader. So it's a little confusing that output and input are the same here, but you know, that's the difference. And now, what do we want to do with the input? Well, we could do a lot of cool stuff to it, but for now, again, we'll make the simplest pixel shader possible. We'll just pass through the input color. So that should be a good, valid pixel shader. Let's go ahead and compile, run, and we didn't get any errors. I should put a breakpoint here, double check. That's okay, valid pixel shader, set the pixel shader successfully. Cool. Should have a valid pixel shader. Let's go ahead and make our draw call now. And this we could pass around and store and understand, but the number of vertices we actually need is, we have 4 vertices, and the number of primitives we're drawing is 2. And if we, I noticed earlier that I had a bug. I set the positions here, might not look like a bug, but 0.8, negative 0.8, 0 for the z parameter, and then 0 for the w parameter. Turns out we need 1 in the w parameter. W parameter is a bit weird when talking about positions, particularly in 2-space, but if this isn't 1, you do a divide by whatever's in the w parameter, and that would denormalize all these values. So we really need to put 1 there. So pixel shader, draw call, 4 verts, 2 primitives, bunch of breakpoints. Let's see what we get. We have a red rectangle drawing on the screen. If we change some of the parameters, let's move this pixel a little to the left or a little to the right. And we have a red trapezoidish thing drawing on the screen. We can change the color. Let's go ahead and make another color. And one of our, whoops. Go ahead and change the color, and then actually change the color. And one of our vertices is green. And notice that this blending that's happened across is happening between these 2 vertices. Because we said this was a color, it blends like a color, and that's what you get, this really ugly orange brown between them. We could also go to our shader and say, make it not as bright. And then we get a darkened, rectangle, because we said take the color and half it. Instead of returning the input color, we could return a white triangle. Always, no matter what the vertices were. You know, we could return whatever this is, the yellow and cyan. Like so, that's kind of this awesome thing. Now we have everything set up so that we can do vertex shader, shader programming. We can modify our input and put it all on the screen. That's pretty awesome. In the next episodes, we're going to take and make it so we can modify the input on the fly in our game logic. Right now we're writing all our stuff, like all this stuff is in the middle of our initialization of our graphic system, and we don't really want to change anything in the middle. Like we've got a really good function here that draws whatever, you know, draws triangles or draws rectangles really well. So how do we get it so that we can draw rectangles from externally? And we'll talk about that in the next set of videos. Hope you enjoyed getting rectangles on the screen. Thanks for watching.